miles per hour. 88 TRUMP. 88 Mercury, Hermes, Thoth. 88-day year, approximately, closest to the sun, to the light. Today is Tuesday, Mars Day. Tuesday, because Monday, Moon's Day, is mono one day. Obviously, originally. Just like they changed the order of the months, which is meant to be March, Aries, through February, Pisces. They changed the order of the week, days of the week as well. They put the sun in the first position out of where the sun is supposed to be, in the 7th crowning position, light of the world, the one who produces the effect of the prism-based effect of the spectrum of light of the 7. Yeah. I was showing you all these. Today is the 18th of September, 918 originally, 718 September. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 20, 18, plus 18 plus 2 is 20, plus 0 is 20, plus 1 is 21, plus 8, 29. Did I do that one right? I think I might have missed it. I think I might have messed it up. 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 8 is 18, plus 2 is 20, plus 0 is 20, plus 1 is 21, plus 8 is 29. That is a 29 day. And what's 2 and 9? 2 plus 9, you reduce by addition, reduction by addition, L even. The L even, the paravels, the parallel lines. Showing you all these are all the same as 11, these male, masculine and feminine conjunctions. Male up, yang, lingam, yoni, down. Yin, yoni, same. Eve, even, same. Then you'll notice Adam is 4 letters, Yang is 4 letters, Yang and Adam the male, and then Yin is 3 letters, and Eve is 3 letters, the female. And I forgot to show you this one. I wanted to show you this symbol as well, or how what the G is actually doing. The G for the Freemasons, and of the God, the number 7. Letter number 7, A, B, C, D, E, F, 6, G, 7. So here's G, right? There you have in the between, in Masonry, right? You have the square and the compass, which is the same as this Merkaba, Star of David, divide. Same as the sign of divide, because mathematics, there's divide, same thing. Male, female, yang, yin. Yang, sun, yin, moon. The mathematics, mat, truth, theo, as in theology, God, divine, theo. Matix, again, mat there, mater, mother in Greek. Gaia, Gaia. G is how you say Gaia in Greek, geometry, and Greek, geo. So as you see the tree, right? Obviously the tree with the trunk. But look what else it is, the G, number 7. This is also the capital G, by the way. When you start over again with capital letters, uppercase at 27, because the A through Z lowercase would be 1 through 26. G is 33, capital G, Masonry, 33 degrees. Tree, 30 tree. Look at here, you have the power symbol. When you turn everything on, you always see this. Your computer, whatever it is, the electronics devices, because it's the lingam male impregnating the female womb and creating life. The natural trinity, as I said before, is mother, father, child. Light is the child, which can be either male or female. The sun or the daughter, water, or the fire, male. Male fire, daughter water. Son, daughter. That's what that is. This is what all this is. We live in a secular-based order system that makes all of this hidden. And we're presented with the alphabet as in a materialist way. We're presented with mathematics in a materialist way. We're lied to by omission. We're not taught that odd and even is Adam and Eve. When were you ever told that in school, right? That odd is Adam and even is Eve? Any of this stuff, you're never told that, right? Because none of them know it. The programmers, known as teachers, don't know it. They're not supposed to know it because we're in a new secular series of ages, Novus Ordo Secularum, New World Order. And as Aldous Huxley pointed out in Brave New World, because he knew all this shit from his brother and hobnobbing with the elites, that the dictatorship of the future that we're living in now is a chemical dictatorship run by pharmaceutical giants who have the majority of the population drugged and under mind control, spellbound with spelling. It's because the only real magic of this world is language, spelling. The language in which we're languishing is English, Anglish. And the Freemasons got their commerce. They run everything with the money. They enslave everyone with finance. We have, and the key thing with what Huxley was pointing out with the chemical dictatorship is that the servant class, the workers, the slaves, the ones who are all drugged up, and controlled chemically and mentally and emotionally, love their servitude. This is the genius, the wicked genius of the oligarchs, is that they've gotten their subjects, their slaves, servants in the consumer service system to love their servitude because they're so well entertained, they're doped up, they love money. The love of money is the root of all evil, said Jesus Christ, Jupiter, Zeus, Krishna. The love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. Money, the love of money, because when you put money in your heart over your care for Earth and for your loved ones, for all of Earth and her inhabitants, that's when your mind and your heart begin to become evil and your behavior becomes evil. And we have what we have now, which is an imploding biosphere. Earth shutting down her life support systems, a mass extinction. The end of Earth is upon us, folks. It's here. I was going to read a part about Abraham Lincoln that I came across in here. And I can't seem to remember where that part was or find it right now. I was going to read about the Whigs and Lincoln. Is this it? Yeah, we're going to skip that because I'm just not feeling that right now. What I'm feeling is some divination. I want to do some divination for Man and His Symbols by Carl Jung. Did you know that Carl Jung, as you can hear, Maria Louise von Franz, I think was her name, his student, is one of the later Jungians that came after Jung. She was given a letter that Jung had written about a dream before he died. He had a dream of the entire Earth being destroyed, of all life on Earth ending. And I think it was imminent. I don't think it was something that was like a distant future dream. It was soon, And look what's happening now here in 2018. Look what's going on. Look around. Consider that you're being lied to on a huge scale and deceived, and you're being programmed by television programming. And that you live in an occultocracy ruled by occult hidden forces and symbols and signs and an oligarchy of plutocrats, of wealthy elites who have been using, magic spells, spelling language against you. Why do you think that for most of our history people have been illiterate? See, we have mass literacy now. People can read on a huge scale. They can read paragraphs. They can read words. But they are symbol illiterate now. They're not taught symbolism and truth. Remember in Back to the Future, at the end, when Back to the Future, which is all transparently proof of several different things like time travel and the reality of time travel and the directing of history, the control of historical events, manipulation. At the end of the first one, Doc comes back and says to Marty and Jennifer that Marty, who had just gotten back to 1985, he tells them, well, you got to go with me now into 2015, into the future. And Marty says, "Why do we go? What do we become assholes or something?" And Doc pauses and he goes, he thinks about it. That's a cue and a clue right there that what happens by 2015 is a society of assholes everywhere. People who are, more interested in what's going on their phone, on the internet than real life. And people who are still believe that they're free when they're completely enslaved by money. You can't begin to have mental freedom. This is a paradox. You can't begin to have freedom in your consciousness and your thinking until you admit honestly to yourself that you're enslaved by money, by wealth, mammon. You can't serve both God and money. You can't have two masters, as Jesus says. My master, this is why I'm doing this. My master is the real God, light, not money. I turn to page 129, 128, 129 here, the archetype of initiation. Let's read what it says here. The caption, we only have time for this right now in this video. A primitive tribe's totem, often an animal, symbolizes each tribesman's identity with the tribal unit. Left an Australian Aborigine imitating in a ritual dance his tribe's totem, an emu. Many modern groups use totem-like animals as emblems. Below, a heraldic lion from the Belgian coat of arms on a 17th century allegorical map of Belgium. Right, the falcon is the mascot of the American Air Force Academy's football team. Far right, modern totemistic emblems that aren't animals, a shop window display of ties, badges, etc. of British schools and clubs. Hallelujah. Hare Krishna. Namaste. Aloha. Om Shanti. Peace.